I let it ring. I'll clear it out. I'll let it ring. I'll clear it out. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a salsa on the side. Hey. Hi, YouTube. It's your girl, Jazmyne Marie. And today I am coming with some tea on a Tuesday. Tea time Tuesday. You already know I am drinking my press seltzer. Today I'm drinking pomegranate ginger. I am addicted to seltzers, and press has been my favorite thus far. It's that time of the evening where I get to indulge in some drinks. Alright guys, so today I am coming with a few topics. Today I am coming to talk about some stuff. And I'm going to start with Tammy Rivera. Is that how you say her last name? Tammy Rivera? Waka Flocka's wife. So, yesterday, she posted a video of her in CVS. She was very upset. She was angry. She was outraged. Apparently, she had gone into CVS to purchase something. She said that this worker at CVS had been following her around, and that she opened something in the store, and the worker was like, "Don't do that. Don't do that." So her frustration seemed to have stemmed from how the lady talked to her, right? So she was saying that she initially started the conversation by saying that she thought I was a little girl or something. And I know I do sometimes, like, I do feel that too. Like, some people think that I'm younger than what I really am. So I feel like they say things like, "Hey, sweetheart," or "honey." And in my head, I'd be like, "Bitch, don't fucking call me honey. Don't call me sweetheart. I'm in my 30s. Like, and I feel like they say it because they think that I'm younger than what I am. So that's how I feel. So I understood her frustration. And I hate when people talk to me a certain way. So, like, when she said, the lady was like, "Don't do that. Don't do that." Again, it seemed like that's where the anger stemmed from. I'm going to go on record to say, I don't think Tammy is right or wrong, nor do I think the worker is right or wrong. If the worker did talk to Tammy in a manner or in a way that was disrespectful to where Tammy felt disrespectful, I think the worker could have apologized right then and there. So pretty much Tammy feels that she was profiled, right? So how many times do African Americans feel that they're profiled? A lot. You know, it's kind of almost expected sometimes when you go into certain stores, like people, you kind of feel like they're looking at you like you can't afford this or you're not going to buy this. But this wasn't the situation in this case because this was simply CVS. So as for myself, when I go into stores, and I feel like this hasn't happened to me in a very long time, but in the past when it has happened where I felt I was being watched, I just truly felt uncomfortable. And I would either just get what I need and leave, or, you know, that would be that. Now, I feel that, honestly, I feel Tammy did a little bit too much. And I'm going to say I feel Tammy did a little bit too much because I think there was a way for her to handle that situation directly with the worker, or maybe even get a manager involved, versus getting on the internet and doing what she did. Because I feel like when people do that, you could like literally cost that woman her job. And I don't know CVS's policy, obviously, because I don't work at CVS, but they could have a policy where, you know, they tell their workers, "Hey, if you see someone stealing, do this or do that." So, you know, I don't know, but working just in general has to be, you know, being a normal working person, you know, maybe she thought she was doing the right thing. So I just feel like Tammy was in the wrong, because not that she was in the wrong, but I personally don't like that she got on social media and made this big fuss about it, and that now someone could potentially be at risk at losing their job versus just simply educating people. Maybe CVS changed their policy. Hey, don't follow people around the store. If you suspect that someone's stealing, call the manager. You don't need to follow them. You don't need to do this. You don't need to feel the need to get involved, not only because maybe someone will feel that you're profiling them, but because you can get hurt. Well, let's say somebody really is stealing and you say something to them and they turn around and shoot you. You know, in America, that's just the world that we live in today. You can't really say anything. It's best not to say anything in certain situations because your ass might get shot. So just for your own safety, maybe the conversation should be from CVS to the employee, hey, don't get involved. If you feel someone's stealing, call a manager. Don't you take it upon yourself. Because I always tell people, you know what? At the end of the day, this ain't my shit. This ain't my merchandise. So, bitch, if you're going to steal this shit, steal it, and I ain't going to say nothing. You know, when you leave, I may call the police. I may, you know, go tell somebody. But I'm not going to confront you over something that's not mine. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Because it's just not my merchandise. It's not my stuff. And that's just the way I feel. So, I think there's a way to educate that lady, not necessarily because she might have been or might not have been profiling, but because, again, for your safety, for the safety of, yes, we don't want anybody to feel profiled. We don't want black people to feel profiled. We don't want Asians to feel profiled. We don't want Hispanics. We don't want white people to feel like they're being profile, but most importantly for your goddamn safety. Because if somebody is in here stealing some shit and you say, what are you doing, or don't do that, and you catch them putting it in their pocket and they turn around and you know, just leave it alone. So if I was CVS, that's the road that I would take. I hope that lady doesn't get fired. Just because, like I said, I feel like Tammy did too much by getting online. I feel like if Tammy was at, I don't know, I just feel like that situation didn't warrant the response that she gave. That's just how I feel about that. So moving on to J Balvin. What's his Balvin? I think it's J Balvin. I think I only know like one or two songs from this guy. I don't really listen to his music. If they play it on the radio, I may know a song or two. And I have not seen this video, but today, today on social media, I saw that he apparently made a video with, I believe, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and in the video, they had black women on leashes walking them like a dog. How disrespectful. And what black women allowed them to do that? I understand it's a job, but I think at that point of the job, I would have been like, all right, I'm not going to do that. That's a little bit degrading of myself. Granted, I don't know the song. I don't care what the song is. I just think that, why did it have to be black women? Or, you know, I haven't seen the video. So I wonder, was it black women and white women? Like, what was it? And whatever it was, were white women in the video? And if so, were Asian women in the video? No matter what race, were other races in the video? And if so, were they also on a leash being walked like a dog? And why do people feel it's okay to degrade black women and to do things like that? And I saw a comment that said something really true. It was like, before that video got approved, it had to cross so many people's desks. Did anybody not catch that before they actually put it through live and put it on the internet? Again, it's the same thing like what I said with the Too Short situation. Why are we putting that type of stupidity in the universe? Why are we spreading that around? Why are we modeling that? Why does that need to be the example set for women of color? Why are women of color engaging in that type of behavior? So it's just really sad. And there's this little bag that I've been wanting, and I'm gonna buy it. It's a bag, and it says protect black women. It's a purse, and I've been eyeing it, and I've been trying to decide if I was gonna get the one that said protect black people or protect black women. And this situation just confirms that I need to get the one that says protect black women. Again, I have not seen the video. I don't want to see the video. Even if the video had not been taken down, it's not something that I would watch because I simply don't want to support it. I don't want to put a view on get this person another view on a video on YouTube or wherever, Spotify. I will not listen to the song. And the moment I hear what the name of that song was, I will never support it. And I will make sure that my daughter does not support it as well. I will tell her exactly what's going on with this. She's 11 years old, and I'm very upfront with her, and I let her know, hey, you know what? He did this in the video. Don't listen to that song. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you are a black young lady, and you're gonna grow up to be a black woman, and we don't want to engage in that type of behavior, and we don't want them to think that that's okay. So let's not support this song. I definitely will be having that conversation with her. I'm gonna find out the name of the song, and we won't be jamming to that in the car. No. And as far as I'm concerned, I won't be jamming to any other J Balvin's, whatever his name is, Balvin. I think he did that. He and Beyonce did that thing together, I think. So, done with him. Written off. Moving on to Lil Boosie. Boosie Badazz, and I'll punish you. You ain't ain't none of you. Boosie Badazz. So, Lil Nas X got on the internet and was like, him and Boosie are doing a song together. Which actually, if they were doing a song together, that would kind of like make up for all the beef that they've been having over the past few months. So that kind of would have been a good end to the beef. But obviously Lil Nas X was just playing, and Lil Boosie did not find that funny at all. He is not here for it, and now he's just going in like in. He's basically like he's showing his true colors, as he always does. But I think Lil Boosie needs to chill out. Now, I love Lil Boosie. I think he's funny as shit. I be laughing like when he used to posting videos on Instagram before his like account got deleted and stuff. He's so funny. Like Plies, they're so funny to me. So I just wish he would just chill out just a little bit, because it's kind of like going too far now. Although I did find it funny when I think this was I heard on the Breakfast Club. So Lil Nas X mentioned that he was gonna do a performance for charity, and that he was gonna perform on stage naked. And Lil Boosie was like, if he good on that stage naked, I beat his out, get my belt and beat his ass off. So that was like really funny to me, because it just reminded me of like a father and a son, and the son getting in trouble, getting a whooping or whatever for performing naked, right? So obviously Lil Boosie does not find the situation funny. He doesn't like that Lil Nas X is trolling him. However, he does troll Lil Nas X all the time. So the moment Lil Nas X is, trolling him back, he can't handle it. He's ready to, kill a nigga. He's ready to take him out. So I just want to say, Boosie, chill out. Boosie Badazz. All right, moving on to Amanda Seales. So we all know season 5, episode 1 of Insecure aired on Sunday. Today is Tuesday. And Amanda Seales had on AKA Paraphernalia in the the episode, and some AKAs aren't really feeling it. They don't like it. I'm not an AKA. I did not pledge, as one of my old bosses used to say when I worked as a sales coordinator, my first job out of college. My boss, her name is Courtney, and she was like, she was a director of sales, and I was her sales coordinator. We worked at a hotel. We sold the hotel, so we were in sales. But she used to be like, nope, I never joined a sorority. I have enough sisters or whatever. So I think that's a little cute joke. But so yeah, I've never been in a sorority. If I had pledged, I think I would have totally pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha, salmon, pink, and apple green, but I did not. But yeah, so they're a little upset at Amanda or whatever, some of them that she had on the letters in the episode. And because I'm not an AKA, I don't really too much want to speak on that, but I do think that I agree with some of the other people who I've heard speak, like Funky Dineva. I think I saw him, he posted on Instagram, and he basically was saying like that's good promotion. That's a way to get new members. There's so much positivity in seeing that, just to have that exposure, and for whomever to be upset about it. Why? Like, why does everything have to be an issue? Why do you have to watch Insecure episode 1 and you have to see some negativity in a cast member who's acting? Why do you have to see the negativity in her rocking AKA the letters versus the positivity? Like, wow, this is a moment for us. We're on TV. Mind you, yes, they have been. This isn't the first time that they've been that they've shown Amanda rocking AKA stuff. This isn't the first time AKA stuff or any fraternity stuff has been on Insecure. You know, since season 1, they've kind of rocked it or whatever. And I believe Molly is also an AKA. So I don't know where the outrage is coming from. Maybe they didn't catch it in season 1, 2, in the previous seasons. I don't really know. It seems just a bit kind of like the Tammy Rivera situation, a bit over the top for what it's worth, blown out of proportion for the situation at hand. Like everyone else is saying, I'm sure Issa got it cleared by headquarters or whatever the situation may be. And, you know, it was cleared, and just, you know, find a positive in it. Instead of it being a negative situation, just think of it as a positive, like, oh my gosh, that's my sorority. I'm a part of that. Look how many millions of people are now exposed to that. Like, for instance, obviously my daughter doesn't watch Insecure, but let's say she turns a certain age and she wants to watch it, and she watches it and she's like, you know, curious about the sororities, or she's 11. Like, who's to say that in the next 2 or 3 years when we start going on college tours that, you know, that she will have an idea of what an AKA is just from seeing it exposed like that. So I think you have to look at the positive sides versus the selfishness and, oh, I did this for those letters, I did that, and she just is here acting. So I think it's best to look at the positive in it and the generations and the future. Again, it's all about the future. It's all about the community service. It's all about, what is it? Each one, teach one. It's all about that. And it's all about the education of, you know, just the education, just being educated. So like, because that's shown on TV, now that can be explained to people who don't even know about it, to people who maybe are in their 20s, haven't gone to college. They see that, they get curious, they Google it. Oh, when I go to college, or, you know, I'm looking into going to college, I do want to go to college, so I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So, I don't see why they're mad, but again, I'm not an AKA, so I can't 100% speak on that, but I'm just going to go as far as to say same thing as I felt with the Tammy situation. I do feel that the outrage is just a little over the top compared to the situation. I did kind of want to go into the Willie Taylor and Shonda situation, but I'm going to say that for another video, and because Bachelorette is coming on tonight, so I want to get ready for that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Those are my thoughts, my opinions on what's going on in the world of gossip, D-list celebrity gossip. Just playing. But yeah, so I just wanted to come share my thoughts. Y'all have a good night. And I'm going to come back in a few hours to do my Bachelorette review. So peace. Bye, guys.